So if you've been trying to grow on Instagram, you're probably looking at a few different options, and one of the ones you might be tossing up right now is, hey, should I start using influencers and using shoutouts to grow, or should I start looking into promotions and story ads? What's gonna be better? What's gonna get you more growth? Well, on this video, that's exactly what we're gonna go over. We're gonna go over the pros and cons of using advertisements. We're gonna go over the pros and cons of using influencers. I'm gonna tell you which one is better, which one I would probably be using in 2019.
My name's Anthony. I run an Instagram marketing agency and also run a 1 million follower network on Instagram.
And I make videos like this to help you take your Instagram account from 0 to hero. So make sure you subscribe because this is the Instagram Hub. So, influencers versus story ads. We're gonna be focusing mainly on story ads here since in my opinion, story ads are the most effective. I'm also gonna be giving away something at the end of this video, so make sure you watch this video to the end so you can go ahead and win. This is not gonna be something you wanna miss out on. This will tremendously help your Instagram growth. It'll be going to one person. So, Instagram influencers versus Instagram ads. Now, the main thing about Instagram that I like when you are using influencers is the fact that you don't know what's going to happen, right? The influencer can be completely dead and you could gain nothing because they have an inactive account. The content you posted could be completely shit, so nothing happens because your content was bad. Maybe the post you made on the influencer was great, but they go back to your profile and your profile isn't optimized, so nobody's following because they just get this confusing because your messaging is off. You really learn the most through shoutouts because you get to learn each and every step of the way where people are not converting. You fix those errors and then you get the most optimal Instagram page possible. However, on the flip side of you spending money on influencers and it completely doesn't work, the flip side of that is you spend money on influencers and it works much better than an ad ever could, right? You can see it over and over again where if you have the right piece of content on a good influencer, you could literally go viral. You could pay an influencer $250 for a post and then you could literally gain 50,000 followers from that. Those types of things do happen, and that's simply pairing the right piece of content on the right influencer. What I've learned about influencer marketing is that as long as you are posting on an influencer that is good, and what I mean by good is that you're posting on an influencer that's active, that has loyal followers, that people trust, that has a good engagement rate, that is getting likes and comments, that doesn't have fake or dead followers, as long as you have an influencer like that, you know how to select the influencers, and as long as you're putting the right piece of content on there, your own piece of curated viral content, it works like magic almost every single time. The only time it doesn't work like magic is if one, the Instagram page that you're using is dead, you didn't do your research on it, or you don't know how to do your research on it, so you can't properly select a good influencer, or two, the content that you're posting isn't good at all. It's just crap. As long as you cover those two bases, your risks are next to none, and you're gonna be running shoutouts and gaining followers faster than almost any other growth method out there. The con about influencers though is that you don't have consistency. One day you can gain 3,000 followers, the next day you can gain nothing, or you can lose 100 followers of people that just decided to unfollow. It can make your account look a little bit weird to anybody who's just on the sidelines kind of watching, because they're just seeing you gain insane amounts of followers at random periods of time. However, ads could actually solve that problem for you. The pro that is with ads is that you do get that consistency. Once you dial down an ad and your testing is done, you know what you're probably going to get. You know roughly the amount of followers that you're going to get with the amount of money that you put in. You could dial your ads down, you've run them so many times that you know, hey, when I put in $100, I'm gonna get about 500 followers. Now, obviously, you could test those ads even more, you could optimize them even more, you could switch things in your targeting, you could get that price as low as possible, and that's assuming you've already done that. Then you have that consistency. You know that when you put in $100, you get maybe it's 500 followers. So you know that, and that's numbers to go off of. So then you can invest $200 into your account per month, and you know you're gonna be getting 1,000 quality Instagram followers per month. However, the con with ads is that you can never go ahead and get that massive growth because it is an ad, it's tracked. Instagram is not going to show your ad to more people without charging you, right? And that's where the influencers come in, where they solve that con with the ads, because the influencers can go viral. They're not going to take a post down because you're gaining too much. Whereas with an ad, once you hit your daily spend limit or your daily view limit of people who have seen that ad, it's going to be cut off for the day. Instagram's not going to keep showing it to people for you. And those are mainly the two differences between influencers and ads. Influencers are great because they're severely underpriced, and as long as you're matching everything up perfectly, you can gain at incredible rates for very, very cheap. The good thing about ads is you're gonna have a consistent flow of traffic, a consistent flow of followers, but it's not gonna be anything crazy. You're not gonna be going and having, 10,000 follower days or even 2,000 or 3,000 follower days unless you're running a big ad budget. You're not gonna have a random day where you're running ads or you're gonna have a massive influx of followers like you would on an influencer page. So in my book, if I had to do it, I always focus on influencers. I'd rather go ahead and get the influencer dialed in. I'd rather get my content dialed in, and I'd rather get very, very cheap promotions and go ahead and start going viral. They have they have the capacity to go viral. They have the capacity to deliver you insane growth, something that ads simply can't deliver. However, they just don't have the consistency, right? Influencers can be unreliable. Influencers can get other jobs. Their accounts can get banned. Nothing is really guaranteed. But on the flip side, with ads, nothing is guaranteed either, other than for the most part, it's very consistent growth. What you put in, you're getting out. Whereas to influencers is just a little more risky if you don't really know what you're doing. So me personally, I'm always going with the influencers because I don't really care about the constant stream of traffic. I'll go and gain a ton of followers in 1 month, wait 2 months, and then run another massive campaign. That's fine with me. I don't really care to have the constant flow of traffic. Sometimes it's nice to just kind of have a huge boost where you're putting a massive amount of work on new followers coming in, getting them active, and then you have some breathing room to back off a bit if you have other things you need to do. Either way, these are both good options and I recommend them both, and if you could combine them both, that would be best. But if you're starting somewhere and you know what to do, I would just recommend influencers because it's also going to work out the quirks on your page. You get to troubleshoot the process and you get to see where people aren't following or what mistakes you're making, and ultimately this will cause you to solve problems and fix the areas where your Instagram page is lacking, which will make you perform better on ads or better on any type of growth strategy if you ever decide to do something else. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop it a like and leave a comment down below. And speaking of, I told you guys at the beginning of this video that we're giving something away, and what that is we are giving away a free one-on-one consulting call. So if you want a one-on-one coaching call with me where we go over your Instagram, we can make a custom growth plan, make a custom monetization plan, and get you to first 10,000 followers, then all you have to do is like and comment this video. Yeah, that's all you have to do. And once per week, I pick a person and I announce them on my Instagram stories, right? All you have to do is like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you're following me on my Instagram so you can see if you're announced as a winner. With all that said, if any of you guys are looking for anything more advanced, a step-by-step, how do you get your first 10,000 followers? How do you get your first 100,000 followers and make money off of Instagram? I'll leave a link to a training I just made down below. This will hold you by the hand and show you step-by-step exactly what you want to do, what nobody else is willing to tell you. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you let me know. Keep grinding, keep hustling, and I'll see you all on the next one.